everywhere he went, he's just able to reverse disease. Touching lepers, which was forbidden in the Mosaic law, but he would just go up and touch them and heal them. Every time he's confronted with a demonically possessed individual, they're terrified. He doesn't lose a battle. He's not struggling to cast out a demon. No, he's triumphing everywhere he goes over disease, nature, and evil spirits. And what are those a consequence of? Sin, the fallen world. Jesus is walking triumphantly everywhere he goes. Jesus was not a passive victim of the world. He actively confronted the powers of darkness. He didn't hide from it. He didn't hide in comfortable ivory towers to preach and just be a comfortable rabbi. No, he went right into the heart of darkness. And every miracle, every act of healing, every word spoken with authority was a declaration. It was a statement. And he was saying, I am coming to reclaim what sin and Satan have stolen. We read through the four Gospels and all we see is Jesus, victory, 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 until the cross. And then it seems like, well, it looks like they won. They kidnapped him. They charged him unjustly, but they beat him up and put him to death. But the ultimate act of victory was his death. Inasmuch then as the children have partaken of flesh and blood, when he talks about the children, he's just talking about humanity. We are flesh and blood. He himself likewise shared in the same. So he really became human. He shared in our humanity. Why? Why did he do this? Why did God become man? Why did Jesus come? What was the purpose of his coming? Look at this verse, how it continues. That through death, love this passage of scripture, that through death he might destroy him who had the power of death, that is the devil, and release those who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. What an amazing passage of scripture. He came to earth, partook of flesh and blood, shared in the same substance as we are, flesh and blood, walked as one of us, triumphed over nature, triumphed over evil powers, triumphed over disease, triumphed over sin, didn't sin, obedient all the way to the point of death. But that's the point of why he came. He came to die. He came to enter into death as our representative and to conquer it. He entered death that through death he might destroy him who had the power of death, that is the devil. On the cross, Jesus defeated the devil through death. And he also released those who were in bondage. This is Christus Victor, the triumphant Christ who goes into the realm of the enemy and breaks every chain and declares no longer will darkness reign. No longer will death have dominion. No longer will sin have the final word. In his life he wins. In his death he wins. In his resurrection he wins. And in so doing he restores, renews, and recapitulates all of creation and humanity in himself as its representative.